What is up, YouTube knife fans, steel addicts? Today we're gonna take a look at another one of my knives right here. This one is by TRS. Um, I have I just know it stands for TRS Survival. That's what I know. This is the knife right here. This is the sheath that it comes with. It's a plastic sheath, the same plastic that they use to make their handle here. This sheath is ambidextrous. Pretty cool sheath. To make it ambidextrous, you just change the clip to from this side to this side. Right now it's in the right hand configuration. There's a slot opening right here on this blade. Um, I don't know why they did that. It doesn't unsecure the knife. It has a little bit of rattle. It feels better than the much better quality than the other one, even though they're made from the same plastics. And then its brother, uh, the Commando. This is the sheath right here. Very cool. Again, very inexpensive and very cool blades, right? They're designed, these designs at least, these caught my eye. They're pretty cool designs. That's the sheet that it comes with. Put it to the side here. This is the knife right here. It's a World War I wannabe trench knife or inspired trench knife using modern materials. You have your a spike right there. Um, very cool. Very harshly made or very harshly finished. The steel. Very raw, very cool. You have your knuckle duster here, your handle, and I have extra large hands and they fit like comfortable. I see I have a little bit of space on to go up and down. That doesn't look right, right? We'll go this way. It has their name right there, the Blade Shadow. They say it's a modified drop point, clip point, tanto point. I think it's just a tanto. Very gorgeous, good looking blade. Sorry about that. That's your GRM plastic. Their logo TRS. It's like a little eagle on the R, or flying through the T and the R. This one's in 7CR 17 MOV, made in China, Chinesium. I don't know how sharp this blade is. It should be razor sharp. I haven't messed with it. I don't find no use for trench knives, but they look awesome, right? They look pretty scary. That looks like a scary blade, right? You have full control of the blade right here, albeit as long as the plastic doesn't break from right here. You could stab anything you want, and your hand ain't going anywhere from there. It's locked in. That means that even if you stab with open hand, the blade is not going anywhere. Very cool blade. Very good looking. That's your blade thickness there. I think it's 3.5 millimeters thick. That's your tip thickness. Not as strong or not as thick as I was thinking it would be. I think I was thinking that the blade was gonna run its course all the way to the tip, but it does go to a fine tip, so maybe it's not as strong as it looks. But Tantos are known for that, right? For the strong tips. We'll compare it to a few knives right now. We'll give it a quick size measure right now, just so you guys get an idea. This has that black oxide finish. It says this surface conversion process turns the top layer of blade into a magnetite for a no chip, no peel finish that protects the blade from corrosion and looks great too. So I guess they already they put a finish there for you so that you don't have to go on and put no spray paint or anything like that. It looks really good. This blade looks really good. I like this blade. I love the way it looks. It looks awesome. I mean, is it again, it's a fantasy blade, right? But this fantasy blade does look like it could actually do some actual damage. It says full tang on their box. I'm reading it straight from their box, right? It says the nearly 3 millimeters thick blade runs the length of the meaning. It's never going to snap off at the handle like cheap blades. I don't know. The 7CR 17 MOV stainless steel takes and holds a great edge while also being easy to sharpen. Now, Will this blade snap? I'm pretty sure this blade can snap, right? That's me bending the actual steel. Um, will it break? I think under hard use, any knife can break. We all know that, right? If you put it in between right here and you snap it right here, it'll snap. Unless it was like a thick pry bar. But I'll show you some comparisons right now. Just size measures and size comparisons. Let's measure this one real quick. This one measures 12 and a half inches at that point right there with a 7-inch blade and 5 inch handle, which is again very comfortable and very roomy. I have a little piece of paper here. Give it a quick paper cut. It's grabbing. I guess it's not razor sharp. I guess I lied to you guys. Not as sharp. There's a hiccup right here, but if it's a penetrator or a piercer, I don't think it needs to be that sharp, right? We'll compare it to some blades right here. That's the TRS Shadow. We'll compare it to his brother, the TRS Commando, which I use this one and I bend the tip. That sucks, but it's all good. They're just tools. These are fantasy blades again. That's your TRS Commando. Excellent blades, both of those. They look really good. And I think a lot of manufacturers are doing this. They're doing like a clip and a tanto. I'll show you guys a few that I have right here. How about the Chronos knives? All right, they have their tanto blades right here and their clip blade. Just as a comparison, right, to those, I have those two that look that play that role, a tanto and a drop point or a clip point. Very cool blades. These are very cool blades. Inexpensive. I think at that $70 range, you're looking at more in the mid tier, right? And then $100 and over, it's high end blades, right? I want to say that. I want to think that, right? But $100 to somebody is like spending $1, and to somebody else is like, wow, you're leaving me broke. It all depends on where you're at. And then we'll compare their bayonets from Chronos Knives too. They have these. You see that? They have a tanto point and a clip point. This is a clip point. I haven't made a video on this one yet because I want to take it out in the field and actually use it, because I think this is a gorgeous knife. We haven't looked at these yet. We looked at this one, but we haven't seen this one yet. But I've had them. That's your clip blade right there and your tanto blade. Same thing they do right here, right? They offer you a clip and a tanto. Excellent blades. And right now we'll compare it to a knife that you guys might have in hand. In case you guys don't have these, the Chronos knives. These just came out too. Excellent blades, by the way. These are $100 each. 130, I think, for this one. Excellent blades. I have a blade that you guys might have in your arsenal. Blade collection. That fits this roll, right? That full-size blade. The SP1 Combat. It's up there with this one, right? I compared it with his brother, the Commando. And those are the size comparisons that I have for you guys. I know there's not that many. I didn't want to go through all the knives just to pull out some cool blades. But the Shadow and the Commando, or we're talking about the Shadow right now. It's an excellent blade by TRS, right? It offers, I don't want to say that look, but it does offer you that feel, right? It's like a modern take on a trench knife. Their modern take, which is lightweight, very cool. The sheath is different, for sure. I haven't seen a sheath like this with an opening on the top. I don't think I talked enough about the sheath. A very cool blade, right? Like the sheath, they say that you could draw it like that, and it just slips out. And if it's clipped on, I don't feel it slipping out. Let me see if I can. I don't want to cut myself or anything. It's very hard to slip it out. So yeah, excellent design right here. Let me know what you guys think of the TRS Shadow and 7CR 17 MOV. Until next time, guys.